Welcome back. We're gonna try this again. Plans changed, and we did not go swimming. And my son is going back to sleep, and my wife and my daughter are moving on. So while my son takes his nap, we're gonna try to do this again. If things don't go well with his nap, this may turn short again. But hey, we're gonna give it a go. My son had a poopy diaper, which is why he was not napping. So we changed that, and hopefully he will now go back to sleep. Alright, so we have our Aqualis starter here, and we did just make it to our nearby island group. So that's our starter island. We've died 24 times so far, but we came over here because we want to see what is in the clamshells on this island. So let's explore. Getting up to 45 KTI, going, but we don't have any oxygen yet. Alright, I forgot there are no clamshells there. Most of them I think are around this, but there's 3 along the shore, and there's a couple over to the right. Alright, aluminum is good. The thing we really need right now is, you might think we want iridium rods, but we can't break down iridium rods on this playthrough. So, I wonder if there is a trick to be able to break stuff down without a recycler. Probably not. So no iridium so far. Shoot. We did have a water and a food death shortly after making the landfall. So we do have a couple chests over there already. In this playthrough, we probably will do something that we started to do on the last playthrough, which was we're going to reap all of the resources on this island, and then build a bunch of stuff, like maybe build some power over here. You know, what we don't want to carry back, we'll build power. We'll build some just drills, maybe heaters if we find some iridium, but we haven't yet. And then we'll gather everything else. We really, I think the only way to get oxygen on this playthrough. Oh, dude, we can make one heater. Woot! Another one? No. Like, you would think, oh, a rod, you can make 9, but you can't. So frustrating. I wonder if there is a way to do item recycling without the recycler. It seems very unlikely, but something I need to contemplate. Yeah, so if we had an item recycler, that bacteria would be 3 water or 3 ice, depending on what you wanted to do with it, or a combination thereof. We should probably actually head back. Or we could build a structure over here while we're looting, which is what we did last time, so maybe we'll do that real quick. We have a bunch of iron over here, nice. I might die though. I need titanium. No, I need iron and a silicon. I had 2 titanium. Alright, where's silicon? There we go. Alright, this is fine. This is roughly where we built our other one. Alright, so we're not going to die of oxygen. We're also going to stay over here when we die. Alright, now we can explore here freely. Oh! And we finally got that locker. So we might take advantage of that here. And we're going to throw a locker in here. We still are leaning towards free storage, but this is the point where we might start. Even though it's not the best use of iron, for sure. Because you only get you get 3 of the small ones for oh, there is one here. I was almost not going to check this, but I was like, I should check. Dude! A 4th heater. Nice. Hails to the yeah. This music is so calming. I wish my son could listen to it right now so he'd fall asleep. Yeah, he is look like he is struggling. Ooh, fifth heater, dude, nice. We're gonna make three. I'm gonna feel like this is gonna be a rare enough resource that we should bring it back and build it at home. All right, so there are 3 more clamshells over here. We're not gonna be able to dismantle them, but we can at least see what's inside and grab it, and then decide what we want to do. Maybe we bring the iridium home. I don't know. I think we should just put in the time over here, even though I can make the heaters. So I might do that. I'll make the heaters over here. And then, oh, there's 4 over here. Wow. Oh, dude, I can make 4 more heaters. 5 more heaters. All right, our heat's going to fly. Maybe we'll get to this oxygen sooner than we thought. Because heat was crawling. Alright, and I want to do it back at the other little base because of stuff and things. No, put all that in there. I guess the bacteria is more unique. Oh, so is this. And that. A tree. I don't think we can make it, actually. Alright, let's just loot a few things around here and then we'll die. Maybe we could have made it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have a water. Even if I did, though, that would be a miracle, and we would never use it in this situation. Yeah, so we're gonna loot everything out of this planet, or at least all the good things. I wanted to be back over here. Alright, this was, I think, our first death. Yeah, because I think we had just died twice at the end of the last one, so... it's not very good storage. I think we can make it back right now, though, so we're going to do that. We're going to make the run before our food runs out and go back there and try to make some heaters over there. So, okay. We want all of that. We want that. We want that. We can get rid of this for now. We're just bringing the rare stuff with. Sure. We'll get a beacon. But a beacon is kind of a waste of aluminum in this scenario. It is an aluminum per beacon. We have not had... I don't think we've had more than 1 meteor shower, maybe 2. Which is very low compared to that first playthrough we had. I'm not really sure what triggers them. They're happening way more frequently before. Okay, so how do we make a heater? We're gonna make some right here. Iron and silicon. Did I grab any iron and silicon? So 4 iron. Oh, we have more iron than that. We need 2 silicon, and then we can make 5 heaters. Ooh, we might not have the power for this. Oh, shoot. I'm almost certain we don't. Do we have a power screen? I'm going to make a power display. Magnesium, where are you? This one's even closer. Because we need to make some power over here first if we want to do that. My 6 deaths. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know. This one can be phosphorus, I guess. Cool. So what's our power at? Only have 0.18 available. Alright, what do we need for this? Aluminum, which... let's see if we found any. I'm not sure if we did. If we didn't... oh, we did. We made 2. Let's make 2 power things. Alright. Things move when you click on them. Did you know that? Okay, so then we need cobalt. And I believe a magnesium. Okay. Then what do we need? Another double cobalt and a magnesium. Alright. Power, power, power. We need power. Okay. Does that give us something like 4 heater? How much does heaters take actually? Oh, the heaters only take 1. We have more than enough to make our heaters now. But we need iron and silicon, which we're missing. We need 1 more iron and 3 more silicon. There's a silicon. Here's a bunch of iron that I remember walking by. Just 2. Maybe there's... I feel like there was 3 somewhere we walked by. Alright, we have enough to make 5 heaters now. Yeah, so our base over there is just chilling. Cool. Heaters. Yeah, I don't know. If my son doesn't fall asleep in the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna just get him. I'm gonna do a quick bio break real quick. This coffee's going right through me. I don't like things to happen when I'm offline, so we'll be right back. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see with my son. Like I said, I'm giving him 15 minutes to fall asleep. Sometimes it just takes a while. If he doesn't, this is going to be another very short stream. But hey, you know, it is what it is. This is the life of being a parent. Can't control what your kids do. I guess I don't know if I want to farm around here. I think I want to go back over there and gather resources near that. Little basey base. I guess we should pick up iron along the way. Might seem counterproductive to pick it up and bring it over there, but we're passing by, so we'll bring it back in a clump. Oh, dude, there's a good amount of iron, like right in this little area. High proof. Titanium is definitely needed as well when we're building the stuff we want to build. Which, at this point, all we can build now is drills. probably gonna wait for a death here and then get more storage over here. And then once we get everything mined over here, then we're gonna make trips back to that other base and store stuff up. Maybe even build storage. Ooh. Are we gonna be able to get back before we die? I'm not sure. Let's get a little closer. This is a lot of titanium. Okay, another death. 27. Oh, dude. Tier 1 nuclear reactor, can we make that? Dude, we don't have water. So I was able to make this in the last one because I decomposed bacteria. And this was like when I started to feel bad. Once I decomposed the bacteria to get the water and ice, then I was like, wait. Like all of a sudden and then I got the advanced crafting table shortly thereafter. I was like, wow, I just went from like struggling to what would probably be cruise mode after that. Because I had like, I don't know, not 10, but I had like 6 or 7 bacteria, which is like 18 water, which like on this planet is amazing because those can be either water or ice with an item recycler. Yeah. Well, it seems very unlikely he's going to fall asleep. So we probably have 10 minutes. But yeah, I want to give him, you know, you never really know. Sometimes you think no chance, and then the next moment he's asleep. So kids are very unpredictable. Who'd have thunk it? Let's finish off these clams. So, one thing in here. Oh, did I not grab anything from there? Huh. Alright. Oops. We do need cobalt to build power, and although we're not going to build anything here, we're building it all at the other little shack or base. Grab one more thing. I guess we'll be able to hit one more thing on the way back. We want this storage to show up in the right spot. I don't think we're gonna make it. Can we get through the water? I don't think so. We might have just got out. We'll see. Oh, dude, I came all the way back here again. I keep forgetting to go in. And then we're not getting any storage over here. Can we build more power? Oh, I need aluminum, which I don't think I have any more of. No. Alright, we don't really need the power. I guess we could build a couple drills over here. What do we have? Build 3 drills. Nope. Tier 2 drill. Oh wow, weird. What is going on? I was able to build these things next to each other at the other place. Do you recall we were building these toe-to-toe on our main planet? Our main island? Alright, we're gonna get a little extra storage here shortly. Did I increment the death there? I don't remember if I did. I'm not gonna add it if I can't recall. Alright, we're gonna die of food right here, I think. Let's make sure it's not oxygen. So this is 29. I might have missed one. Cool. I'm okay at that. We're gonna go back. Oh, he's seeing his light screen, which is not good. So that might have been the problem. If his light screen, because we have it scheduled, I think, to turn at. No, that's not supposed to schedule till 3:30. I don't think. Yeah, it's still purple. All right, we have this over here. So now we're gonna go around here and scavenge. Do we have 3 iron? No. What about from here? Yes. So let's grab everything we can, but like one thing. Oh, we already had a chest. Nice. We're gonna build another one though. Let's put the real materials in here. We're gonna get rid of the garbage. We'll put those over there. I wanted to put this over there, okay. This is all gonna come out with us. And then, sure, magnesium, everything else. We get a zeolite. We had one good thing on us. How did that stay with us? And then this is gonna be all phosphorus garbage. Alright. So we're still scavenging. Let's just stick near here. Yeah, we got 5 minutes, 6 minutes maybe. And then we'll have to go and call it. Get back here, get some more storage if you please. 30th death. I mean, I think I've been pretty good about doing the deaths, but sometimes you just kind of forget. Let's just put it all in there for now. Like I said, we're probably not going to bring base materials back other than maybe iron to the main base. I do want to climb that rock real quick and just see. I don't think there's another clamshell, but we have to do this to 2 other island groups too, so we don't want to spend too much time here. Though we do have a lot of time, but we want to get what rare mats we have access to. I'm trying to remember what the first island had. Was it? It was north of us. Oh, Super Allied. Which is the worst on this map because we already have Super Allied. There are rods though. And without an item recycler, that might be pretty important. We can, I guess we can craft rods, but yeah, we're gonna have. Are we just gonna put this stuff back? It's gonna be important not to craft rods. Might sound counterintuitive, but alright, he is actually laying down. If he falls asleep here, I'm going to give him a couple extra minutes. If he falls asleep, we want him to get that nap. He needs the nap. And at this point, it's going to be an hour max, though. But, I don't know. Sometimes he'll go from just rambling to sleeping, because, you know, he is very tired. We stayed up late last night. He was probably overtired, in fact. We went to bed about 2 hours late last night, because we had guests over. And yeah, he needs to sleep. That poorly timed poop derailed things a little bit. But yeah, naps are very important for kids. Ooh, there's double iron there. We're gonna grab that. We grab a few more things. Will we make it back? I think so. There's a couple things at the top of this hill. Grab and go. Should make it back. Once we gather it all here, then we're going to like take turns going back and forth to the other side. And we're probably going to take advantage of the death to teleport us back. So we're going to want well-timed deaths. Right, iron can go in there. Alright, like I said, the main thing we're looking for is iron. Like, we're going to want a lot of iron. Especially, I don't know... Yeah, we're never going to get... Not never, but we're probably not going to get tier 2 storage. So we're going to want a bunch of tier 1, or those storage lockers. That will be our best in class. The tier 2, you need to get a spaceship and then sell stuff, which we might be able to do, but we don't... The thing is, there's no, like, unlimited anything. Maybe if we get to bio, if we can actually get to the bio stuff, that's like the one renewable resource you're going to have. And I guess if we get water and food processors, stuff like that. But like minerals are finite. There is no unlimited resources on this planet. You cannot set up a drill. Oh, dude, I bet you can't set up a gas collector either. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's going to be brutal. Alright, we're going to grab these 2 irons. We can click. We don't want the oxygen death. We want maybe the life or the water death. Alright, we're running out of stuff here. I guess those can go together. We're going to pick up some stuff here. We're going to have a food death here first, and then we'll have a water death shortly thereafter. Oh, here's one. Try to get back here and get some storage. Okay. Now we'll have a water death here in a minute. Oh, everything went. That was interesting. But yeah, this is going to be just titanium here. Wow. Oh, here it is. Let's have another storage. $32 deaths. S. That was unintended, but we don't care. Looks like there's 2 irons over here, maybe 3 irons. There's a magnesium. Iron. 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 Jackpot. Jackpot, jackpot. We don't need a ton of magnesium. This is something... I think we're going to start to ignore the things we don't need. Cobalt we could need a good amount of if we want to start doing oxygen at some point. I don't know. We definitely need 1 to get back each trip. We were using it for solar panels too, but each solar panel requires an aluminum, so we're kind of gated there until we get meteor showers. I feel like we're not getting meteor showers away from our primary planet. I keep saying planet. Primary island. So that starting island's over there somewhere. I guess we'll get a couple magnesium. I don't know. 4 more. Iron. Should we just bring this back? Because we're like halfway back. Our goal eventually is to bring all of this back to this side of the island. I think we can just get there. We can actually use it as a free teleport. So we may intentionally die here. It'll give us more storage, as well as teleporting us back to the other side. So it's definitely a death we are choosing. We're going to keep one item on us so we get the storage. And there's our 33rd death. Alright, but we're back here. So now, I don't think we're quite at the point where we want to start bringing things we aren't collecting back, but I do think having this run where we gather things and bring them back is good now. Remember, there are finite resources on this planet. There is no mining. You can't break things down for their components. There is no item recycler if possible. Yeah, my son is like really close to falling asleep, but I don't want him to sleep past like 4, so I don't know, he's finally quieting down. I'm kind of torn. These are the tough decisions you make as a parent. And then you have to also say, if I wasn't playing a video game, what would I do? And you have to make that answer, and you stick with that answer. You don't want to be ignoring your kids because you're playing a video game, right? Ooh, tier 2 exoskeleton. It doesn't do much. It just lets you wear more microchips. Oh, dude, I wanted to dump some of this stuff. Shoot. Alright, so... Oh my god, we didn't even lose half our inventory. That sucks. Alright, whatever. So we didn't complete the mission there, that's for sure. Did I flag that? I think I did. I just changed that to 34, right? Oh, I'm so thirsty and so hungry. Bring me food. Oxygen would be nice too. Our oxygen is currently at 0 on this planet, and we have no way of currently producing it. I'm really hoping that we can get to that tier 3 drill. And I can't remember if that does oxygen. If it doesn't, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to complete this mission if we don't get something going. Alright, so that's going. Do we have a screen? Let's build the screen. The blueprint screen. Iron, and was it? No, silicon probably. I can't put it there. Put it over here, I guess. What do we need? So we can't get oxygen. Where's this tier 3 drill? Or is it tier 4? Oh, tier 3 drill. We're actually not that far away. We're halfway there because we did get that increased heat. So that's not bad. Oh, dude, we're going to spawn here now. No! Can we get back and at least grab something? Because that could be good too. We're trying to take advantage of the death mechanic to save us trips. Alright, other than magnesium, I think we've got most things cleared out over here. And as I said that, I saw cobalt and maybe silicon there. Alright, we're going to spawn here again. Let's just take a peek around this corner. Did we get stuff over here? No. Alright, we're going to come right back here and... Hard to avoid those food and water deaths. Oh. Woe is me. He did finally fall. Maybe he's not asleep. It's hard to tell. He's like laying completely still. It's hard to see his eyes. Man, I wanted to take a nap so bad. He was up so late. He was kind of cranky today too. I don't think we're gonna make it, but do we just YOLO it? I don't think we're gonna get there. We can always have a chest that's halfway there, I guess, and easier to retrieve. Yeah, when you can't time the deaths to meet your needs. I was gonna start kicking in any second. Can we get there? Can we get there? Get around the corner so we can at least see it. Yay! 36 deaths. Okay. Now we're just bringing this stuff out. Definitely leave that. Bring that. Okay. Yeah, let's start ferrying this stuff back. Everything else is close to over here. I love dying over and over again. I just want to see if it's possible to beat this. If I get to a point where I'm certain that you can complete the island, then I might stop. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think so. I like the challenge. I guess we want to spawn here now. Like, we only have a few trips to make, and our oxygen is not instant. I always forget. You're spoiled by the vehicle. Like, the vehicle oxygen, it honestly is very inconsistent with the whole theme, if you ask me, where you get in the car, instantly your oxygen fills up. But for some reason, your biodome thing takes time. I feel like they need to pick one mechanic and go with it. Like, even the bottle, like, if it, you could treat it like an inhaler, where you slowly breathe everything in. You know, it doesn't have to be instant. We're going to leave one phosphorus in each of these, just for future use if needed. And we can also steal an iron from it at some point. Back and forth and back and forth. Alright, once we get all of our materials over here, I don't think I'm going to build much else. Originally I was going to, but I don't know if there's much else we can build without that aluminum. I'd probably build a few more solar panels, actually. Those don't require aluminum. I might just build as many tier 2 solar panels. No, those do require aluminum. Shoot. I don't know why I thought they didn't. I could build tier 1s, though. This stuff is so unorganized. Alright, we're going to try to do some organization. We're going to put all iron in this one. And then this is going to be titanium, I guess. First we'll put the iron over here. Take this out. This one shouldn't be anything. Oh gosh. Sure, we're gonna start putting silicon there, only so we can take the titanium out of here, put it over here. Take that, that. Sure, you can be cobalt. This doesn't really make sense to be silicon. This is just phosphorus, but we could probably make it something else. We need another chest. Here's what we need. This one should actually be phosphorus since it's back out of the way. But yeah, I think we're gonna add a chest. Like, now's a good time to do it. 37. I think I'm gonna go back over here. Yes, and then we can load up with, I guess let's empty this and then destroy that chest. Bring this back and then go. Gonna be close. That water's gonna kill us soon. But yeah, we were maxed out on storage there. I do think we're gonna have to call it here in a minute. I think my son's eyes are still open. There's no point in trying to make him sleep at this point, other than wishful thinking as a dad. Iron. Sure, you can be silicon. Where was all that silicon? Iron. Iron. Alright, another death. 38. We'll have to finish the mission later. Yeah, I mean, I guess a bunch of tier 1 satellite or solar panels isn't the worst thing we can do. We probably put some more tier 2 drills and then start ferrying back the valuable materials. Where's our new death box? Right here? Yeah, I think we needed more titanium anyway. So yeah, you're now titanium. You're still that. This is supposed to be good stuff, but maybe we just have super alloy in one. Maybe not. Oh, we can get rid of this stuff out of here. It's not good stuff. God, it's this osmium, but I guess we need some rods too. I don't know. Cool, is that all the good stuff, really? Did I not click it? I did not click it. Do we really get everything organized? That is sick! Oh, whoa. That could be a big misstep. Alright, so we got 2 good boxes. One of them is organized and one is not. Oh yeah, we got stuff here too. We will put this here, for lack of better places. I think we can get back on this food. Food lasts a lot longer than you think. I don't know. We're gonna make one more trip. Whenever we die from this food, we're bailing. I think we've overstayed our welcome. I think we should be able to get back at this, and then that'll be it. Food death, and call it a stream. I probably went 15 minutes more than I should have, but I really wanted my son to fall asleep. 39th death incoming. Yeah, he's setting up singing now, so yeah, it's time to get him. Iron. Oh, we got exactly that, fold. That comes there, and then this new chest is going to be... Okay. We have another one of those. Alright, that's it. 39 deaths. And we got a bail. So... Where are we at? Oh, we're not. Whatever, we don't have the right screen over here. Alright. We're at 125. We were trying to get to 175 for blue sky, so we're almost at blue sky. We don't have oxygen yet, though, but I think we will get it with that tier 3 drill, in which case a bunch of the bio stuff will start unlocking. I think we get the water collector, not soon, but I should check where that is. But where are we now? When we get the water collector, we might be good, too. Yeah, we need things to start happening, though. But cool. All right, I got to bail. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, all the good things. Have a good rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, and we will